Hello everybody, we are back big time, huge one this month. We've got, of course, birthdays coming up. We've got a Moments with Michael segment coming up, of course, and we're continuing our DNA mapping series. This time we're going to the Netherlands and France and see where that takes us. And then also, please stay tuned at the very end for our annual tribute to our family's military heroes. Sit back, enjoy. See you next time. Bye.
Welcome to the Family History Project magazine. This is Moments with Mike, and today we're talking about Missouri death and birth records. We have some new indexes this year that were made available by Reclaim the Records here in Missouri, and they have a statewide birth index for Missouri's birth index. Right now it's from the 1920s through about 2015, and it lists the full name on the birth record or death record if it's filled out, and the birth date. That's all it lists. It's just an index. It doesn't list parents or place of birth or city, but it gives you enough information that you can order the record if you so desire. They also, and this site is at www.reclaimtherecords.org for the Missouri birth index and death index. The death index right now is from 1968 to 2015. They're going to be updating this to 2019 when they get it inputted in, and back to 1910 when they get it back going earlier. They also have the Missouri death certificate site for the state of Missouri, which actually shows you the death certificate. Excuse me, and that site is from the death certificates from 1910 in Missouri through 1970, and they release the records every 50 years. So next year, probably around April, they'll have 1971 abstracted and up online, and it's done by volunteers. The state of Missouri indexing them and scanning them and becoming available to the public. Anybody can get on there. All these sites are free. They don't cost anything, and the death certificate site is at @1.sos.mo.gov, and that's where the death certificates are for the state of Missouri from 1910 to 1970 currently. They also have a pre-1910 database for birth and death certificates that was recorded at the county level. Not every county recorded, and they weren't forced to, so it's pretty lapsed, but there are records that early, and it's also on the same site, sos.mo.gov site. And I would do on their site, which covers soldiers of any Missouri wars on it, I think from the War of 1812 down to World War I is listed on the site. Do the advanced search, because it'll pull land deeds, land patents, and 100 other things. So check out those sites. They're really interesting and cool. It's a very good source. With the death certificates, you can go by county, go by name, and search the whole state. You can search by maiden name. There's so many ways to find out good information. But check these out. They're a really good source.
This time begins in the heart of the Netherlands, when on 21st of January 1623, at the Walloon Church in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Horace Hansen Rapelli married Catelyn Trico. Both Horace and Catelyn were originally from France. They met and married in the Netherlands, Holland. 4 days after their marriage, the newlywed couple boarded the ship Unity under the command of Aaron Horace and headed for the New World, specifically New Amsterdam, now known as New York. They landed in Albany around May of 1623, and on 19th of June 1625, their daughter Sarah Horace was born, and reportedly she was the first white child of Christian heritage born in the New Netherlands, New York. Sarah married Tinus Gijsbert Bogart, a native from Holland. In 1668, they had their first child, a son, Gijsbert Tinus Bogart, born in Brooklyn, Kings County, New York. Gijsbert married Jeannette Simonis van Arsdale on 16th April 1689 in New Amsterdam, Montgomery County, New York. Their first child was Tinus Gijsbert, born 1689 on Staten Island, Richmond County, New York. Tinus married Katharina Hedgemond on 3rd of October 1711 in Flatbush, Kings County, New York. Their fifth child and only daughter, Maria, was born 5th of April 1729 in New Brunswick, Somerset County, New Jersey. Maria married Falkland Fulkerson in 1748 in New Jersey. Their second child, Philip B. Fulkerson, later Captain Fulkerson, was born on 23rd of March 1753 in New Brunswick, Middlesex County, New Jersey. Philip married Elizabeth Bruner in 1775 in Somerset County, New Jersey. Their 10th child, Mary Polly, was born 11th of February 1811 in Kentucky. Mary married Thomas David Martin Sr. in 1832 in Williamson, Tennessee. Their 7th child, Benjamin Hiram, was born 11th of August 1849 in Craig, Van Buren County, Arkansas. He married Harriet Ola Maines in 1868 in Marion County, Arkansas. Their 9th child, Bertha Harriet, was born 24th of June 1890 in Bruno, Marion County, Arkansas. She married Shelby Adams on the 1st of October 1911 in Bruno, Marion County, Arkansas. Their 7th child, my dad, Ethel Ray, was born 18th of January 1926 in Bellefonte, Boone County, Arkansas. So we've learned from our first episode that Bertha Harriet had an Irish line of descent. We can now couple Holland or the Netherlands and France into her line of descendancy as well. So the surname line of descendant from Catelyn is as follows. Not all surnames are included for brevity. Schneck, Bailey, Packingham, Robertson, Fulkerson, Martin, Sanders, Turney, Clareday, Hooten, Grissom, Birdsong, Popjoy, Cooper, Griffith, Dennington, Gaines, Blackwell, Anderson, Adams, Bogart, and Bergen. And the genealogic breakdown is my eighth great-grandmother was Catalin Trico. My seventh great-grandmother was Sarah Rapalli. My sixth great-grandfather was Gijsbert Tinnis Bogart. My fifth great-grandfather was Tinnis Gijsbert Bogart. My fourth great-grandmother was Maria Bogart. Third great-grandfather, Captain Philip B. Fulkerson. Second great-grandmother, Mary Polly Fulkerson. My great-grandfather, Benjamin Hiram Martin. And my grandmother, Bertha Harriet Martin. And my dad, of course, Estill Ray Adams. What a fascinating set of people and places we've come from. And this journey's only began. From our first episode, we learned that both my grandmothers have Irish descendants. And now we can include French Holland in the line for Bertha Harriet Martin as well. It's amazing how we are all connected. Who knows where our next journey will take us. See you next time.